Today I'm talking about SPaG, but actually not this SPaG, a different SPaG, that SPaG. Okay, so SPaG, it's spelling, punctuation and grammar. And this is basically a tool that teachers can use to help the writing of the students. But before we talk about SPaG, I'm just going to quickly talk about why writing is important. Why should we teach writing in our English classes? Well, English is all about speaking, right? Just speaking, get your students speaking. Well, yeah, but definitely no too. We need to be practicing all of 4 of the major skills, reading, writing, speaking and listening. And that's for a very good reason. We need to balance the skills across the board and raise the level of our students. But why should we do this? Well, if you are really specifically teaching writing within your classes, you're going to be improving the grammar and accuracy of your students whenever they're writing something, and that will move across into confidence and understanding of the mechanics of English. And when your students are speaking, funnily enough, from the writing that they've been doing and the confidence that they'll be getting and understanding word order and how sentences are built together, when they actually are speaking, they're going to be able to speak much better, much more fluently, with much better accuracy and with confidence. And believe it or not, also that will spin back to listening as well. They're going to be able to understand what they're hearing much better through improved writing, believe it or not. So that's why we should be doing writing. And also, of course, when they move through into high school, university, they're going to be doing lots of academic writing. So really, we should be giving them the tools now as soon as possible to be able to really hit out of the park and do the best job possible. So definitely include writing in your classes. Don't leave it out. SPaG. Right, what is it? So basically spelling, punctuation and grammar. And this is basically a little trick that teachers can use to mark and help your students. So let's say that your student has given you a bit of writing, and we're going to show a little bit of writing on the screen now. It has errors in it, which you would expect, right? It's going to have spelling errors in there most likely. Definitely it's going to have punctuation errors. It can have commas in the wrong place. It's going to be a poor use of full stops, maybe some capitalization that has gone awry, whatever. It's going to have some punctuation mistakes in there, and definitely also some grammar mistakes. But rather than fixing everything, rather than marking and circling and giving your student back their completely corrected work, you use abbreviations. So for example, let's say that they've made a spelling mistake. You just write a little small s next to the word and leave it. Okay, you move on. If you spot an error in punctuation, you write a little p next to the error. And similarly, if they've made a mistake with their grammar, you write a very small g. Now, when you give back the work to the student will look through and see a small s. I've made a spelling mistake. And then it's then on the student to go away and find out what the actual spelling is. Ask the parent, ask classmates, check in the dictionary, check on their phone if they're a little bit older, and change the spelling by themselves. And by doing that, they're going to remember vocabulary much more effectively. They're going to remember how to really spell the word because they're really putting in the work themselves to check. Same with the pronunciation. Why have I got a P? What's gone wrong? Let me review back on what's gone wrong. Where should I have put the comma? What have I done? And the same with grammar. Now, your students will need a little bit of training on this. So it might take 1 or 2 lessons where you're working together as a class. Maybe you can show an example on the board and get the students to come and stick a little S on the board, or a little P or a little G onto the board, so they're working together, so they understand it. But the more that they do it, the more practice they get, the more familiar they'll get, and the more that they're going to buy into it. And the more successful your SPaG strategy for writing classes are going to be. But it's not just you that can do the correction. You can have students working together in pairs, and they swap over work, and they mark it themselves using SPaG. And then once they finish, the students can switch the work, and then the students can work together on finding the mistakes and fixing them. So that's SPaG. It's very simple, it's very effective, and it will really improve the quality of your students' writing, and over a long period of time you're going to really see some great results by using SPaG strategies, not only in the writing, but it also will spill over into speaking, listening, and improve reading as well. So check out SPaG strategies. All right, good luck. Bye-bye. Oh, I forgot one thing. The 180-hour higher certificate of TESOL that we have at TEFL Lemon, it's a fully accredited TESOL course. It is awesome. We fully investigate the use of SPaG within Unit 13, which is all about teaching the production skills. That's the skills that the students produce, speaking and writing. So it's a huge unit, well over 100 pages. How to teach speaking well and how to teach writing superbly. You're going to love it. It's going to make you a far better teacher. So if you want to learn with us and do your TEFL training with us, as you should do, because you're going to get taught properly how to teach English really well, and you're going to get the feedback that you need too. Click the link below and you can enroll straight away on the course, and you get 20% off the cost of the course because you're so awesome and you are a follower of this channel by using the discount code BIG20. That's BIG20, all one word, at checkout, and you get 20% off the cost of the course, and that includes all of your learning materials, your tutor support. You get absolutely fantastic tutor support during and after the course, and also free delivery of your certificate worldwide. So yeah, thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you enrolling on the course.